Welcome everybody from the Virginia Beach Sportsplex and Regional Training Center for another traditional matchup between the two quality beach schools, Cox Falcons and the First Colonial Patriots. Little meeting of the captains to start us out. That's Katie Royal for First Colonial. The umpires for today will be Caitlin Smither-Makovic and Casey Nelson. We want to thank Terry Sawyer and Dee Ferris as well, who are the head of the Umpire Association for the district Tidewater Board of Field Hockey officials, and they do a wonderful job, and all the officials do, so we're really lucky to have them. This should be another fantastic game between two just powerhouses in the Beach District. This year, they'll both bring 7 seniors to the table. Cox also has 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, and a freshman. FC will have 4 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. We'll start with the starting lineup for the First Colonial Patriots. Number 3, Julie Sugden, a junior. Number 5, Jolie Day. Number 6, Isle Kitzmiller. Number 10, Finley Payne. Number 11, Grace Dixon. Number 13, Landry Meyer. Number 15, Emerson Kane. Number 16, Claire Hitchens. Number 18, Katie Royal. Number 21 in goal, Parker Roll. For Cox, number 1, Joey Savino. Number 2, Sophia Birch. Number 3, Megan Spear. Number 5, Irma Bailey. Number 6, Addie Freilich. Number 10, Rose Bannon. Number 11, Mac Durr. Number 16, Lauren Sanford. Number 17, Emerson Miller. 18, Elise Unger. And in goal, number 22, Isabel Pardo, a sophomore. This should be a great game, I think, at the beginning. Both teams will be a little bit nervous. They have dropped a few games this year, but all to quality opponents. In fact, they both lost to Norfolk Academy, who's playing outstanding hockey this season. They also lost to Assumption, who's a national powerhouse. Over the weekend came into town. But now this will probably show us who's going to be the top team, top number 1 seed for the region. But they will be able to play each other again. So somebody's going to go out of here a winner today, but the other one will probably have an opportunity for a little revenge later on. Should be some really good hockey. It'll be called well, as these officials are stellar. So again, fortunate to be on the turf, side by side. Water-based AstroTurf here is wonderful. It's just a great place to play. We're really, really fortunate to have this opportunity. So much of Virginia Beach hockey started way back in the day with Deb Lawrence in the 80s, getting things done with the Rec League and Kim Versage continuing. And here we go, we're off. FC puts it deep into the left corner to start the game. Kind of puts Cox on their heels a bit. Good strategy to start. Julia Sugden brings it in for First Colonial. Puts it out, Cox will restart on the side. Should be number 10, Rose Bannon, senior for Cox. So bring it up, the left back. She's president of the Cox SCA. A lot of times they're going to try to get this ball off the left side of the field into the right. She'll transfer that ball through the center back onto the right side of the field. Much easier to play on that side. Nice ball at the sideline. Little injury yesterday for First Colonial. May Dixon took a rebound to the nose. She's going to be fine, but she is out today, so that'll change the FC lineup slightly. She's young but extremely talented, so she'll definitely be missed. Scoring in for First Colonial. Cox to bring it in off their right sideline. Gonna bring it back and pull some of those forwards into their attacking end. Number 6, Addie Freilich, is a center back for Cox. Does a great job. She'll be heading to Villanova next fall. Senior captain. Then she restarts, shoves it out to the right side. Right back is Mackenzie Durr, sophomore. It's Grace Dixon for FC. Gets caught, looks like a foul. Quick restart for FC. That's the wonderful part about field hockey. The whistle blows, but you don't have a lot of dead time. It's as quick as you want to go, you can go. The opposition needs to give you that 5 yards, which referees will make sure they do. Again, ball swinging around the back line. Outside left, working on the left mid. It's Irma Bailey. Her sister plays at Ohio State. Zella. Good, great family of hockey. Taylor Roundtree was one of the stars for Cox High School back in the mid-90s when they were winning state championship after state championship after state championship under Nancy Folks, one of the greatest coaches ever. Really fun. And then after she left, Julie Swain took over, who's absolutely wonderful. Great person, great coach, great player for Cox. Now coaches the JV as well, so she's still got her hand in the Cox tradition, keeping it rolling. Cox will drive the baseline here in the FC circle. Loose ball and a goal. Rose Bannon, right where she's supposed to be. Came off the pads. She didn't hesitate, stuffed it home. Cox gets on the board early. Quick goal. Again, taking that ball down that right side is just so advantageous in this game. Difficult to defend on the player's non-stick side. She got it to the baseline, and once you turn that baseline, it's difficult to defend again. And she just threw it in front of the cage, and Rose finished it. Nice goal for the senior. Again, the aerial into Cox's deep left side. Now they're coming a little bit harder. That's Landry Meyer putting pressure on. Finley Payne now may get the turnover. Jolie Day steps in. She's moved up because of May dropping off the forward line. They've moved Jolie Day up. Great pass from Jolie there. Loose ball. Ball popped up and then hit the FC player, so that'll be coming out, no goal. Really good job. Landry Meyer started the pressure. Finley Payne added to it, and then Jolie Day made a great steal and a good end line run and a nice pass across. They almost equalized this game in a hurry. They're going to keep the pressure on. This ball was dangerous going up, so they're going to start it inside the 25, so it'll have to move 5 meters before they put it into the circle. And there it is. Kitzmiller steps up on the outside. Grace Dixon now trying to run the left side. Very good on her non-stick side. She's going to draw a foul there and get the first corner of the game. First Colonial. Great job. Tougher to run that left side than the right side, but Grace Dixon does a wonderful job of it. Real nice little pull into the defenders. All right, inserting for First Colonial will be Landry Meyer. She's also a senior. Coming to the top to Finley Payne. Just a straight direct shot. That works. Rebound out. Payne again. Good defensive play by Cox right there and just put it right off Payne's foot. And we're going to have a 16 coming out. Well done. Good call by Casey Hughes. Nelson. Cox will restart right from the middle, straight up from the foul. 5 minutes in, 1-0 Cox. But it's definitely been in this end. Cox took advantage of their one trip inside the 25 to get that early goal. Mackenzie Durr surveys the field. Good step from Grace Dixon. Landry Meyer takes control inside the 25. Cox trying to work their way out. Nice work. That's Freilich. Izzo Kitzmiller with good pressure there from the right side. Freilich finds a way through. Jolie Day, nice step. Got a call on one of the two defenders there. See Cassidy Atchison on the Cox sideline as well, the assistant coach. Taylor Roundtree, the head coach. Cassidy and her sisters all played at Cox, and they were amazing, all three of them. Great hockey family, the Atchisons. Julia Sugden brings it down. Good defense. A little bit of a push there from Rose Bannon. Jolie Dale restart outside the 25. Good ball to Finley, little mistrap. It's going to be a 16 coming out, but it'll be way outside near the sideline, straight up from where it went out. So again, it's a turnover that really doesn't hurt FC a ton. It does give the ball to Cox, but they're deep in their left corner, and it's going to be always a little difficult to get it out of there. Rose is a good, confident player, and she probably won't have too much of a struggle, but there's some quick pressure from Landry Meyer and a turnover. Finley Payne. Megan Spears comes out with it. Another one that's just a great ball handler who tends to win some fouls and gives herself a little room to play. That time it went the other way. She sent the ball a little bit further than she wanted to, and when the contact came, they called it on her. Jolie Day outside the 25, looking for room and finds it. Well done. Good ball into the circle. Over the end line. We'll have a 16 coming out again. I believe that's Elise Unger on the, there you go. It's Elise Unger coming out. She's a right mid. A really good player, senior, that's going to be heading to Davidson when she finishes her career at Cox. There's Mackenzie Durr up the right side. A little missed trap there. FC will gain control again on the sideline. Looks like a good crowd starting to come in. A little overcast, which is nice for the players. Not a hot day. We're hoping the rain will hold off. Looks like a little delay here. I think it's going to be FC ball on the sideline. There we go, and that's their captain, Katie Royal. Wonderful player. No rain coming, I just got the word. So we're in great shape. Julia Sugden fires it deep into the Cox end. Out they'll come. Good pull into the center. There we had good pressure from Landry Meyer, but it was just a real nice pull from the center back, Addie, and drew a little contact. So referees slowed it down, brought it back, and gave it to Cox. You see some of the Cox forwards up there. There's Rose Bannon up front. Sophia Birch. And the midfielder, Irma Bailey, on the left side. There's Bailey with the ball now. Going to penetrate the left side. She's going to, whoops. Looks like she pulled it into her own foot there. Good D by Sugden. Turnover, however. And there's Spears. Run in the middle. Earns the foul. She's going to have to get her 5, and she does. Well done. And then draws just outside. Draws the foul just outside the circle. So she'll start just 6 inches out. Quick restart. That'll work. Good pressure from Payne. Not sure what happened there. Been a missed track. Spears gets it back anyways. Down into the corner to Rose. Here we go with Cox stepping up. Funny how the momentum can change. There's Lauren Sanford trying to put it in the circle, but taken away by Jolie Day. Looking down the middle, she finds Landry Meyer, puts it right on her stick. Great pass. Eddie Fralick takes it away. Really nice high ball. This is really tough to defend. Once it bounces, it's treated actually like another aerial, and if it goes into a space where there's 2 players, in order to keep the danger away, they do blow that, which the official correctly did there. Big ball out of the back line from Claire Hitchens. It's picked off. Right back into the FCN, and this was the run they made before. That's dangerous. That was nice that they stopped that as quickly as they did. Claire Hitchens had stepped up and took care of that. She's looking for space. A little bouncing ball couldn't be controlled by Katie Royal. Intercepted by Spear. Spear's going to work it into the circle if she can. Great defense there by Katie Royal. And again, once you establish that position, that player backs into you, they're going to get that call. You're going to get that call for being in a great position and holding your ground. They can't run through that. It's almost like a charge in basketball. Grace Dixon will send this one back to a teammate who started on the sideline. Or she's going to do it herself. See Izzo Kissmiller, number 6. Being marked there by Rose Bannon in the center of the field. Ball sent back to Claire. And we're going to give this one to Cox. I don't know if they may have actually pulled that ball out of bounds before the first touch. Here's the restart again. That's Elise Unger. Little bounce there. Addie Fralick, I did mention, I think is going to Villanova. She's been playing since the 3rd grade. Played in the Catholic School League around here, which is always great to get kids started. Really neat way to get rolling as a youngster. Now Virginia Beach Field Hockey is run by Dina Reardon, who does a great job, also runs the vault where so many of these players train during season and in the off season. Good facility, gets them some weight training, stick and ball, running. Pretty much covers it all. It's good stuff. There you go. Cox comes out with it. Loose in front. Kitzmiller, nice little drop pass to Day. Day to Grace Dixon. Got a loose ball, and Landry Meyer almost chased that down. That kid can run. It's going to be a 25-yard hit, which means that it went off of a Cox player last before it went over the end line. If it's done unintentionally, then you give it back to the attack at the 25. As I said, Landry Meyer's got great speed. Wouldn't be surprised to see her sneak behind these defenders at some point during the game. She's on the left. And Finley Payne equally as fast on the right side. They've got great runners up front, and when May Dixon's there, that's the trifecta for sure. 3 speedsters up front. Again, May Dixon is out today with a sore nose, catching a ball off a goalie's pad yesterday, and it comes in a hurry. Got a little rough on the sidelines for a second there. This is such a great rivalry. They've been going at each other for many years now. They usually play 2 or 3 times a year, so this isn't going to be the only time they'll meet. Usually big implications. Winning the league, getting that #1 seed is real important to play at home in the regionals. And sometimes they'll meet each other again in the States. We're under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Grace Dixon with another great run down the left side. Loses control a bit. Good defense there by Lena Harkin. Right side sophomore, I believe that's who that is. Tough to pick up the numbers sometimes, although the camera's great. Appreciate all the good equipment that they're using here to get these games out. It's great. Lots of great sponsors we'll talk about at the end of the quarter, I hope.
That's all right. That was perfect, Finley. Way to drop.
So Bailey on the left side sends it up to number 10, Rose Bannon. Gotta be careful knocking that one away. I'm glad they left that one alone. Bailey again. This time Lauren Sanford will start it out. Senior captain for the Falcons. Falcons now are going to be content to hold this ball until they see something up front, I would imagine, and then look to attack. But with under a minute to go and a 1-0 lead in this quarter, I'm sure they'll be satisfied with being able to come together, get a little water, talk about how they want to attack the rest of the way. Julia Sugden will get this rolling with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Down to Jolie Day on the right side. Ball's off Spears, sticking up in the air. It'll be an FC ball. It's extreme dangerous coming down, so they'll get a restart there. Finley Payne now running the right side. And we'll get a 25-meter hit there. 7 seconds, so they'll have to quickly get this to a teammate, or at least 5 yards worth of, there we go, and then into the circle, see if they can get something out of it. Ball goes in high. They're going to let that one play. Whoops, calling that one coming out, and that should be the end of the quarter. It is. Score at the end of 1, Cox 1, FC 0. Goal scored by number 10, Rose Bannon, in a perfect position in front of Parker Roll. I'd like to just, again, thank our sponsors.
College football only comes to Virginia Beach once a year. The Apprentice School Shipbuilders take on the top qualifying team from the Old Dominion Athletic Conference on Saturday, November 19th at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex Stadium. Tickets to the game are just $20. Catch the game live at the only venue in Virginia Beach with legit tailgating. Tailgate starts at 10 a.m. Join us for activities, contests, and prizes. Get your spot today for only $50. Virginia Beach Neptune Bowl presented by Doubletree by Hilton, Virginia Beach. Kickoff at 2 p.m. November 19th at the Virginia Beach Sports.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
wherever,
however.
All right, welcome back for quarter number 2. Lamort Smitty, they call him, coach of FC, gave his girls a few pointers, see how we're going to change things up a little bit. We want to thank AstroTurf as the surface we're playing on. They've been here since 1965. The AstroTurf brand has been driven by forward-thinking ingenuity. Today, AstroTurf continually improves its system design to deliver playing surfaces with the most realistic, sports-specific performance, longest-lasting durability, and sound player protection. That's AstroTurf, and it's just amazing for these girls to be able to play on this, and I think at times we take it for granted, I suppose, because we're just lucky to have 2 turfs here and Chuck Thornton making sure everybody has opportunities to get on this. U.S. Field Hockey plays here throughout the summer with their big events, the Beach Bash for the younger girls. It's just a great facility. Chuck's right-hand man, Nick Senti, does a great job. He's also in charge of these cameras, getting it done. John Delaney's working the camera today. Just really cool opportunity for people who can't get here to watch the game. And the clarity's wonderful and the surface is great. Really makes it easy to pick up the ball and watch good hockey. And we're seeing some of it today, that's for sure. So the teams continue to go the same direction for the first 2 quarters. They'll switch at half. So Cox still moving from right to left in the white. FC in their powder blue. Good patience on the back line for Cox right there. Ball up the side. Julie Suckin again, well-timed step. Unfortunate bounce for there. Good restart by Emma Bailey. Plays with really good instinct. She knows the game well. She's just a sophomore, Irma, excuse me, but just really plays with a good maturity and she's obviously been playing for a long time. Her sister Zella was a great player here last year, or last 4 years for Cox. Now taking her skills to Ohio State University, which is cool. They also lost last year a tremendous goalie, Abby Spear, which is Megan's older sister. She's down at Duke playing hockey, which is awesome. And then Emmy Schwartz was a captain last year for Cox. She also graduated and moved on, and she's playing tons of time at William & Mary and having a blast there and really representing the beach as the others are. Emily Tamaro was the lone senior that left FC last year, and she is just rocking it at nearby Old Dominion University. So just cool to see 4 really good representatives of beach hockey just from these 2 teams alone playing this year in their freshman year. And there's been so many others in the past, but exciting to see that happen. Julia Sugden can bring that all the way up to the 16, which I believe she will. It's going to be a little wider here, I believe. There's Caitlin Makovic saying, you got to take that straight up from where the foul was. Claire Hitchens is there. She'll take care of it. It looks as though they might be transferring this one around the back. Always a good idea. Great rip through the middle. Here comes Landry Meyer working back, and that sets up Jolie Day for a great block tackle and immediately in transition for First Colonial. Tackle from behind there. Brought her down to the floor, probably unintentional, but we really got to be careful when you come in from the back. They're looking for safety first, and that's, I believe, Addie Freilich. And she'll be carded probably a green card 2 minutes since it's early on. So FC will play a man up. Here they go, man up for 2 minutes. Again, the game just restarts immediately. It's really, really pretty cool. Looks like that caught the heel of Finley Payne. Out they'll come. Great overhead. 40 yards plus the bounce adds even more. Brought down safely. I believe that was Reese Caparici for Cox that stepped in, and you've got to allow that player 5 yards to bring that ball down and control it on the ground before you can run in and make the play. Good hustle play by her either way. Just needed to be a little more patient, that's all. And Reese also is one of these kids who could just run like the wind. She's a senior. For Cox, here comes Grace Dixon again. That ball's played over the back line. Should be at the 25 for First Colonial. Mackenzie Durr stops the play again, and you'd rather have the ball up where it is than in the circle. So it's a real good play by Mackenzie. You can't put it over the back line on purpose, but I believe that was sort of a deflection. Just good, good flat stick tackle. Jolie Day at the broken line. Gets it started. That's Reese right there. Reeves. Sorry, Reese. Great job by Reeves. Reeves also plays the guitar in her spare time. Lots of things going on. These girls are busy. Lots of 2-sport athletes, 3-sport athletes, and guitar. Geez, Cox even has C1 Leathers, the senior this year, is going to graduate with an associate's in applied science and nursing when she graduates, which is pretty special. Also has won some awards in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So just lots of talent out there that we don't get to see. Megan Spears has been moved back a line, so she's on the back line. There she goes. The card ends. Addie Freilich is back. And then Freilich now just will have to be a little bit careful moving on, so that if she gets another card, they don't bump it to 5 minutes instead of what was just 2. Again, it was a hustle play, but you just got to be careful. Coming in from behind, there's Claire Hitchens, very powerful player. Good ball there. Julie Sugden, again, get it off that left side into the right side where things can be much easier. And a ball there just out of the reach of Finley Payne, but a really good idea by Day. Number 16 will restart. That's Sanford. Again, a senior. It's really, I think most of their seniors are on the field as we move on here for Cox. Ball's been played mostly between the circles. One corner so far for First Colonial. And maybe 2 circle penetrations for Cox. One did end up in a goal. Great ball to the corner, and that ball is caught by Cox. Just mishandled at the very end, but a great run by Sophia Birch. Junior for Cox. Her aunt played for Nancy, folks, back in the day. Nancy really was, is someone just special to this game, and how many players she coached that are actively coaching still, and now have kids playing, and just really, really cool. And back in those days, that's when Beth Anders was absolute hockey genius and wonderful person, was the head coach at Old Dominion University, winning national championships. So it all just got this whole hockey hotbed started down here. It's a small community, how field hockey is, but just really touched by those 2 ladies in particular. So many kids and so many players, and many of those Cox graduate girls that graduated went to ODU. Caitlin Smither Makovic, the official today, she played 4 years for Beth Anders, and truly enjoyed every minute of that. Just good stuff. All right, back to the action. FC sends that ball out over a sideline, but looks like they gained a little ground. Cox will start it around the 40, pushes it right back into the FC end. Looks like it got a stick, a little touch on the way through. So again, it'll be a 25 for Cox. They'll have to get their 5 yards before they put it in. These teams are really smart. They know the rules, they understand the game. Megan Spears is a really brilliant hockey mind. She's going to take her talent off to Dartmouth in a few years. Crazy hockey family. They've got one of her older sisters is playing at Columbia. The other is at Duke. She's got a brother who runs track. I believe he's still at William & Mary, and he also played on the William & Mary club hockey team. It's an amazing, not just hockey family, obviously, but pretty darn bright if you're at Columbia, Dartmouth, Duke, and William & Mary. Quite an accomplishment there. Ball into the circle. Looks like we're going to get a corner there. Or just outside. There we go. And unfortunately, she didn't get the 5 meters there. Again, you've got to get a full 5, and it looks like she pulled about 3.5, pulled back a little bit, and then went in the circle a little early. First foul, again, was just outside the circle, not inside when I said corner. Misspoke. There's the left back. That's Captain Katie Royal. Finds Grace Dixon down the left side. Dixon will throw it all the way down. And there's Meyer behind the back line. We thought it was going to happen. Really, that kid can run. Always working hard. He's going to come back. A little foul there, but no harm. No card. Cox will restart this somewhere around their 25. That's Mac Durr. She plays lacrosse in the spring as well for Cox. Two-sport athlete. Another one that's a smart player. Times her tackles well. Never tries to do too much. Just does her job. Tries to keep that ball from heading down her sideline. She'll try to cut those, get them into the middle, into the center mid and center backs zone to make those tackles. Does a great job of that. Good transfer for Cox from the right side. This time they're going to try to head down the left side. Irma Bailey again. Good tackle by Jolie Day. Done. Here we go. Good step. Strong step there by Lee Sunger. Again, captain heading to Davidson when she's all done here. Real cool program down there. Another great school. Her brother plays football at Washington and Lee. Mix up here. Looks like it's going to be Cox ball. A quick restart. Emerson Miller that time, I believe. And Emerson will send it back now to reset. But it was a great idea by her to go. Looked like Jolie Day was a little confused on where the restart was going to be. So Miller took that ball and got out of there as quickly as she could. She'll be a Washington and Lee hockey player. Washington and Lee is one of the few D3 schools that has water-based astro. It's a wonderful program, fantastic school, so look forward to seeing her play there in a year. Here we go, back down the right side. Looks like about 3.5 minutes to go in this quarter. And Finley Payne's going to take a run at it. Again, she'll gain some ground there. But a great recovery run from Lauren Sanford. Real difficult from that side to make the tackle she just made. She got her stick around, tackled it on the front side. Well done. She'll restart it here. Everybody's going to start to get a little bit tired. I don't see a ton of substitution going on here. 10, 11 that started are, most of them are still in there. I know Cox has made some substitutions, but for the most part, it's been busy. Quick restart there. Grace Dixon in the circle will try to win corner here if she can't get a shot. Great defense down low for Cox. They force it outside the circle. Can't get any better than that. Good job. Katie Royals looking to bring it right back in, and she does. She finds Dixon. That ball is deflected off a Cox stick. We'll go to the 25 and restart. 2 minutes to go. Real good pressure right now coming from FC. I hope to keep that up while Cox hopes to withstand and hold this 1-0 lead. We'll go Katie Royal again. Megan Spears to come out with it. Again, it's a strong, good strong, 2 hands on the stick when she makes her pulls. Nice little reverse touch there down into the corner to a streaking Joey Savino. Looks like she's got great speed. Ball was lifted slightly coming into the circle. We've got to watch that a little bit more closely because it's definitely crowded in the circle. So anything that's raised to the point where it might cause some danger, a lot of sticks, things like that. Look like Claire Hitchens had her stick down and her head down a little bit. So we called that one going out. Good call. Finley Payne going to try to run that right side again. They turn her inside. Another great defense on that left side. Lauren Sanford doing a super job. As the clock gets lower, now Rose Bannon drops inside, so Cox defends with what looks to be 8 or 9. They've got everybody under the ball. Forces a turnover. Now we've got a minute to go. Again, it's not a bad turnover in the sense that it's definitely going to be low on the sideline for Cox. They're going to have to work hard to get it out of here. They do have that good overhead that she can throw. I wouldn't be surprised to see her possibly throw that. bring Addie over for that. She does run that skill. Whoops, chooses not to use it there. Put the ball off of Landry Meyer's stick. Will stay in Cox possession, and I assume she'll take her time here. They know the chance of them getting down the field in 30 seconds and scoring is not worth the risk of a turnover. Great overhead by Freilich to get it out of trouble. Little contact there. No harm, no foul. Oh, there is a foul. It's going to be Cox's ball, but no card there. And Megan Spears is going to try to put this one down at the other end and let that clock run out. Again, a really well executed overhead. Once it's that high, it's tough to play. There's halftime. 1-0 FC. Should be halftime. Looks like our clock's out, but we haven't blown the horn yet, so we're going to keep on rolling. Perhaps we started ours a little sooner than they started theirs. Here we go, good tackle. There's the horn. Sorry about that, I jumped the gun a bit. Score at the end of 1. Cox 1, FC 0. Just a quick shout out again.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like the new guy picked up lunch. Went with the new DQ Signature Stack Burgers menu. That's nice. A lineup of bold flavors like the Flamethrower Signature Stack Burger and Loaded A1 Signature Stack Burger. It's a total of 5 premium burgers that are anything but boring. So, you can make an impression.
Am I gonna get reimbursed?
Like a really good impression?
I got it. Lunch is
New guy just became burger guy. DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Earn $300 with everything checking from Dollar Bank. Then do your thing.
Revitalize your property today. ShineTime is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. ShineTime Power Wash.
Earn $300 with everything checking from Dollar Bank. Then do your thing. Earn $300 with everything checking from Dollar Bank. Then do your thing.
All right, we're back for the second half. 1-0 Cox. Really a good game that FC has actually had the ball in the Cox circle more often than Cox in the FC end, that's for sure. So we'll see how that translates into the second half. Finley Payne had a really nice run towards the end. Some great defense by Cox to hold her out of there. Again, Finley's a senior. She's going to be going to Miami of Ohio, which is real cool. Grace Dixon's been running the left forward spot. Now they might slot her back into the midfield a little bit for the second half. She's going to head to Ohio State when it's over. This ball bounces over the head of FC's left back. Katie Royal is still playing in the middle of that back line. She's the captain this year. She's going to be going to Mary Washington to play hockey next year. Again, just a great kid, great leader, super captain for FC. Enjoy watching her play. There we go. This is again where Cox definitely has them cornered. That's a really nice job by FC to get out of trouble there. They find Grace Dixon up the left side. Total team effort there out of that left corner. Good stuff. Not sure Grace gave her the full 5 yards, so we're going to get another restart for Cox here. It was a great little triangle pass and then up the left side for Cox. Mackenzie Durr gets that started. She finds her center mid. Back to the left back. Eddie Freilich has put a great game. There's Mackenzie again. Another great ball right to a teammate. Looks like a little missed trap and a shin guard there. So we're going to go the other way. There's Katie Royal. She finds Grace. Looks like they're content to keep it on the left side of it now. It's a nice run if she beats that tackle. Unfortunately, Cox steps up at the right time. Nice tackle there. They're going to get it into that right corner here. That's Sophia Birch. Working hard. Claire Hitchens, great recovery run there. Good recovery. Stayed patient. Didn't reach from behind. Got her stick around and flat. Made a great tackle. And she'll be rewarded with a restart. Here we go. Finds the left back. That's Emerson Kane, who I know is a big Buckeye fan. Used to give her a lot of, I'm a Michigan guy, so give her a lot of abuse. The one time we won out of the last 19 years, I think. We've got a corner coming up. Look a little dicey at the top of the circle. Megan Spears again, she'll insert for Cox. She's been doing this for a few years now. She's real good ball speed coming out. Definitely some pinpoint stuff. Cox tends to spread out the top of the circle a little bit, or has in years past, which makes it a little tougher for the D to try to figure out where they're going to go with this ball. And Spears is good enough that she can find more than just the top there. Good shot, goes wide. Parker Roll with the splits. She's going to take her goaltending skills to Georgetown University. Cool place. That shot goes wide. The FC start back to that right side. Down the line they go. This trap keeps the possession on FC's side. Again, that crowd's getting bigger. The sun's coming out. Just a beautiful day. Great patience there on that left side for Cox. Little turnover. Looks like Sugden wants to go, and she does. Another turnover. Spears, good little pull move there. Wins the foul. Cox will be content probably to bring those backs up, slow things down a little bit. Certainly not a stall, but just a little more patience with that 1-0 lead. Unger's going to play catch with Sanford back there, it looks like, for a second, and a nice steal by Payne. And there again, we get a little speed. Gets rid of the ball through the circle. Nobody home. Landry Meyer was given an effort. We'll have 16 coming out. Here we go. Finds that midfielder. 17, Emerson Miller. Double team on the sideline by FC that was broken, and now they found that far left corner. Brings that ball up, a little 3D hockey. Not a bad attempt by Sophia Birch. Might have brought it up a little bit high and within range of a FC player. So those they whistle for danger to protect players. Run out from FC. Cox is content to keep the ball in front of them. Grace Dixon keeps it right on the line. Well done. Ball's got to go completely out to be out. Not sure what this got a call here. Looks like a card. This one's going to go to Elise Unger, the senior. Let's see if we can find out what that is. I can't see the official, so I'm not sure what she's holding up. But definitely looked like she headed to the sidelines to have a seat for 2 minutes. This ball inadvertently off the Cox, sticking over the end line. It's Mackenzie Durr, but no harm. Although a quick restart from Katie Royal could do some damage. Well done there. Caught a back stick or a foot there. With Unger out, they may adjust a little bit. Looks like, well, Addie Freilich is generally their center back anyways. Okay, we're going to reset this. Again, when there's a foul, the players are required to kind of know where that foul took place. And they want to get it in the right spot so that the opponent isn't disadvantaged by where you take the restart. So that's what we're doing now. Grace has got it where Caitlin wants it. She gets it into the circle. Now we're coming out. Good reception there. Great job, good run. That's Kane. Loses it out of bounds, but she was able to pick it out of the air, which was nice. Mackenzie Durr to restart. Finds her center mid, who finds her center back. Unfortunately, mistrap there, so that'll be an FC ball. Right there at the 25, just off the post. I have to bring that one over a little bit. Looks like Katie Royal to give that one a start. Gets it 5, finds a teammate. Now they'll look to penetrate. That's Kane through the circle. Joey Day working hard. Again, 2 good tackles. Anytime we turn our back to an opponent, they hold their ground, throw something in there dangerous and blind. It's going to get that ball coming out. I believe that was the call there. Good call. Pakovic. Nice jab there by Grace Dixon. Just slow the play down a tad. Mackenzie Durr will step up now. Right back. Sends it again to that center mid. They do a nice job of getting it to that center mid and then giving her the choice to go backwards or forward. We've got Emerson Miller running out for FC, maintaining possession. Katie drops back a bit. Nicely done. You don't want to give them that 5-meter violation. When you're caught like that, you've just got to back up. And Katie did a really smart job of doing that. And Cox throws it over the end line. And Claire Hitchens, the center back, will get it started. Grace Dixon now a little run up the left side. She's got Landry up ahead if she can find her. Working into the left corner. Again, good defense by Cox. You just want to keep them in a spot where they can't hurt you. And outside, in that corner is tough to hurt you from there if you don't let them run the end line. Jolie Day in the middle, drops it back, a little offline. Cox with an opportunity to move. There's Katie Royal, FC captain. She'll restart this on the sideline. Go. They're going to be patient here, and they should be. It's 1-0. There's tons of time. We're only about halfway through the third quarter. FC just needs one, and they've really, when they get it into the Cox end, Cox does a great job of playing D, but it only takes one or two times. Just penetrate that circle, get a little touch, maybe a corner. Corners on this surface are really effective normally. So that's kind of what they're looking for here. It's good that they're patient. You don't want to go crazy here early and then give up that second goal, and then you got a long fight back. Mackenzie Durr again, finding that center back. Left back and around they go. Izzle Kitzmiller up the right side. Picked off, smart little play. Megan Spears working back. Nice run, splitting defenders. Gonna have a little trouble here. FC steps up, crowded space. Looks like she might have mishit that, but if it hits somebody, we'll see what the call is here. Looks like possibly a card. Looks like Jolie Day is heading off. It's gonna be a 16 coming out. So I'm not sure if that's the case, but she definitely was coming this way. Just again, it's a great rivalry between these two schools, and players. A lot of these girls are friends off the field, play together, but you know when it comes time to FC Cox, it's time to go at it. Some real cool FC alum Evelyn Murray is playing at Old Dominion University. Brooke Glazer as well. They both played at FC and now at ODU. I need to see them teammates again. One went to Columbia for a time and the other to Penn State. They're back together. It's pretty cool. Cox corner. Also the tradition in goal for First Colonial has been a good one. Maddie George recently graduated. She's doing an unbelievable job at William & Mary this year. Kimmy and Katie Jones both graduated from FC as keepers. Kimmy went to William & Mary, Katie to Iowa. A good run. Megan Spears will insert here. They send this out almost to the broken line. That brings the flyer out a little higher and allows them maybe to get a better number advantage inside. However, that one didn't work. I know Cox struggled the other day with corners when they played Tallwood. So I know they've been working hard on them and trying to find something that's going to work. So we probably don't want to give them, FC probably doesn't want to give them too many opportunities to see what's going to work. Lauren Sanford will start this. Her left side, 25. Works it around the horn. There's Mac Durr. Just looking inside. Finds a foot, gets it right back. Good idea there, just out of the outstretched reach of Elise Unger. Taylor Roundtree's always a little animated on the sidelines. And there's Cassidy Atchison right behind her, giving some instructions. Here we go. Deep into the left corner to Hitchens. Try to work her way out. Nicely done there. And that's a 5-meter violation. So seen somebody a little closer than they should have been. It was a quick restart from Cox. And they bumped that to a corner. Spins band that Irma Bailey's wearing. It's kind of neat. It's called the Heart Band Captain, and they rotate that through the year. It's a rotating captain's band, and whoever had it the game before chooses who to give it to. That demonstrates the most heart on and off the field. And today that's Irma Bailey wearing that. There we go. Little slip left, good defense there. Nice job, lost the ball a little bit. Good zoom in though, we see great action there. Spears went down, which made it so that the FC player couldn't reach the ball. So that's a foul coming out. Cox regains right away, though. Great defense there. It's a good job by Hitchens. Super tackle. The come ball pops up, still loose. Going to be FC on the sideline. It's Finley Payne working her way to that one. I think they're going to want this foul inside. There we go. Joey Day's going to start it. Here we go. There's Landry Meyer behind the D. Shot and score. What a great shot. Looks like she actually drove that into the turf. Little pop shot just above the glove of the Cox keeper. And we've got a 1-1 game. This could get more fun, that's for sure. Cox keeper Isabel Pardo from Madrid, Spain, a sophomore. Tough shot. She probably expected that to be low. Most of those drives are, but it looked like Finley popped down onto it. Or not Finley, excuse me, Landry Meyer. Just a great shot. And again, she's going to keep working her way, try to get behind the D. And it just takes one, and she knows it. And again, when you've got that kind of speed, things work. Cox did want to debate that a little bit. I'm not sure what they were looking for, but that goal will stand. Cox will restart. Here we go. He starts with the official at the end that they scored. So Caitlin gets that going with her whistle. Put it down into the corner. That's Emma Kane. Up to Grace, little mistrap there, but it's going to be FC ball again. Interested to see now how things will change for FC. They really widen the field. You can see with this pan we've got now, they do a great job of stretching the field. They're going to bring it all the way back, now all the way to the right side. And I think if they can keep that ball on the right side, they're going to be really well served here. Cox will probably try to work it right back to their right side, and they are. Good run there and a great tackle by Dixon. Might have got her on the foot a little bit. Quick restart here from Emerson Miller. Looking to attack, put it in the circle, and they do. Foul going out. It looks like it caught a foot, maybe Elise Unger. Good flat stick tackle there by Emerson Kane. Hitchens gets that rolling. Out to Kane, looking for Dixon. Again, there's that bouncing ball into the circle. It's tough to handle. Got by everybody there. And we look like we're under a minute. Looks like 43 seconds on the big clock. 1-1, third quarter. Try our best to keep you in the loop here. This ball's coming in from just outside the 25, so she doesn't have to go 5. Great ball to that far post, almost. Good shot through the circle. The roll was there. It's going to be an FC ball. About 14 seconds to go. So I wouldn't imagine they're going to try to do much with this. They really want to kill this clock without the big turnover. Claire Hitchens finds a way to put that one 84 yards downfield. That'll kill the third quarter, but a Landry Meyer goal ties it up at 1. FC and Cox, as usual, is going to go to the wire. As we head to the fourth, we'll be right back.
College football only comes to Virginia Beach once a year. The Apprentice School Shipbuilders take on the top qualifying team from the Old Dominion Athletic Conference on Saturday, November 19th at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex Stadium. Tickets to the game are just $20. Catch the game live at the only venue in Virginia Beach with legit tailgating. Tailgate starts at 10 a.m. Join us for activities, contests, and prizes. Get your spot today for only $50. Virginia Beach Neptune Bowl presented by Doubletree by Hilton, Virginia Beach. Kickoff at 2 p.m. November 19th at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex Stadium. Visit app.gopassage.com for tickets today.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like the new guy picked up lunch. Went with the new DQ Signature Stack Burgers menu. That's nice. A lineup of bold flavors like the Flamethrower Signature Stack Burger and Loaded A1 Signature Stack Burger. It's a total of 5 premium burgers that are anything but boring. So you can make an impression.
Am I gonna get reimbursed?
Like a really good impression?
I got it. Lunch is
New guy just became burger guy. DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
All right, we're back for what will be a fabulous fourth quarter, a 1-1 tie. Again, just a couple more shout-outs from some great alumni that played here. First Colonial, Marlon Clendon. She graduated from ODU and now is coaching college. Haley Sliker still holds national records. She was amazing, went to Duke. Another Bean Sliker, coached here and did such an unbelievable job for the last 12 years or so. Brooke Hiltz as well. John Cox goes on and on as well. Casey DiNardo, Maddie Humphreys, Taylor Ray, Phoebe Large. So many just great kids, great people, all still, most of which are still active in the field hockey community and giving back to such a great sport. Here we go with Cox on the right side. Looks like Spears. They triple team that. And she's going to go. Got the call wrong there. She's going to go the other way. Not the umpire getting it wrong, but I think Megan thought it was going to go in her direction. It's the other way. Izzle Kitzmiller will correct that. She'll restart for FC. One of the three freshmen at FC, Izzle Kitzmiller, May Dixon, who's out today, and Olivia Fegley. Good low defense again by Claire Hitchens, which forces her to go around and dump the ball in fairly blindly. And it came right out with Katie Royal. Good job there, Emerson Kane stepping low, but a foul. Cox controls at the top of the circle. They definitely have some good momentum working in this fourth. Number, looks like another corner here. Not sure what that was. It looked like a restart outside the circle. Again, they may not have given her the 5 meters. And when they don't, get punished pretty quick. Reagan Cho is a freshman for Cox. It's their only freshman on the team. She's got a brother that won a state championship at soccer. She was a level 9 gymnast as well, so another solid two-sport athlete. Shot gets away from Fralick just a bit. It's a good pull right. Set up the shot in the cage, but sent it just wide of the cage. Kitzmiller will restart. Unger turns it over, or excuse me, wins the turnover. And now we've lost a little signal input. I think I can see some of this looking out the window. Looks like Unger's going to restart here in the FC end. She's down at the bottom right. I've lost my feed, so if they get out of my range of my window, I'm going to lose it here. Grace Dixon going the other way, sends it down to Landry Meyer. Oop, and she eliminates again. There she goes. There's that speed. Running back, gets the ball again behind. Jolie Day looks to penetrate that circle.
Johnny there.
Looks like we got a call coming out here. Not sure what happened there. Katie Royal with the restart to Grace Dixon. And that ball's coming out. So that shot looked like it went in the cage, so it must have been from outside the circle. I'm not sure if you can see. My input is gone, so I'm not sure if your TVs have gone out or not. If I'm still yapping, I'll try to keep you in the loop. Not sure if the sound's there and just the picture's out. This is going to be Lynn Parker, senior for First Colonial. Goes to get that ball. Great to see her. That's another, just a really hard worker. They've got her on the back line today when they move some people up, and she's able to play front, mid, and back. And today Parker's on the back line. We've got Megan Spears working into the circle and a rip, and that's a goal. Looked like a great shot from Megan Spears. Almost the same height as the Landry Meyer goal. Just a good rip through the circle that got behind Parker Roll. And now we have, with about 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, looks like a 2-1 lead for Cox. Grace Dixon's going to start at midfield, send it deep into that left corner again. Again, really not a bad tactic if you can get some pressure on. Looks like Finley Payne and Jolie Day are trying to work together to get some of that going. It's going to be a Cox ball on the sideline. Here we go. Ball to the center back. Okay, so it does. I have gotten the word that you are without picture. and I'll do my best. I'm looking through a window here. So the far end in Cox direction is difficult, or the direction FC is going is a little harder to see. But I do see it's their possession now at the 25. Katie Royal sends it to the right side. Hard ball in towards the circle's edge. Jolie Day reaches in. Little foul. Cox ball coming out. Cox sends it down the right side. Good hustle by Isle Kitzmiller. Puts the ball over the sideline and allows the FC players to recover. They were all pretty deep there, as it's now time to push up just a little bit more than they would prefer to have to do. Mackenzie Durr sends it down the right sideline. Pretty ball. Caught by Cox. It looks like we've got picture again. Turning the corner at the circle's edge. Claire Hitchens, great defense with Isle Kitzmiller. That's a great double team for FC. They did give him the fouls. Good elimination skill there by Joey Savino. Put it over one of the flat sticks, and then you're kind of caught there in order for her to get that ball. If the player's between her and that ball, you're going to get an obstruction call. So that leads to another Cox corner. These are dangerous. Don't want to give too many of those up. Joey's got a sister that plays volleyball at Cox, along with 4 other siblings. I don't know that they all play volleyball, though. Cox is going to bring it in from the other side. Good easy ball out. Shot. Nice save. Parker Roll. Great defense by Grace Dixon bringing that down. Well played. FC coming out of their own end now. Again down 2-1. 9 minutes to go in this fourth. Hitchens steps up to take this while Grace Dixon removes her mask. Cox is going to be patient here. They're going to send it back. Here comes Landry Myers trying to get a quick steal. Ball off the stick of Unger. Off the sideline here. Grace Dixon is going to bring it to the sideline, but they're going to push up. They want to add that high forward. That'll bring Katie Royal to the sideline. And looks like we have a timeout. Timeout is called. FC will call a timeout. Each team gets one timeout in high school still. We've got 8:30 left to go, I believe. 8:43, excuse me. Our monitors are a little off. 8:43 to go. Cox with a 2-1 lead on a really nice shot. But we are far from over here. Great game. Another little shout out to our sponsors, the Dirty Buffalo, National Buffalo Wing Festival Award winner and Tidewater, Virginia's best wings. The Dirty Buffalo has 4 convenient locations in the 757. Dine in, carry out, and delivery available. The Dirty Buffalo, more than just a wing joint. They are good too, I will give them that. CHKD Sports Medicine, which is has been out here at the turf a lot. They're wonderful. Whether your child's competing as part of a field hockey team, likes to ride a bike, or is on the road to Olympic glory, the multidisciplinary team at the CHKD Sports Medicine program is dedicated to the comprehensive treatment of illness and injury. And in pediatric and college athletes, CHKD Sports Medicine is the place to go. We thank them for all they do. Pain and Gain Sports. Stop by Pain and Gain Sports for all your indoor and outdoor field hockey sticks and equipment. Visit our new store with the best variety of sticks and accessories in Virginia Beach. Try them out on our turf pad right in the store. Great selection of lac sticks used by some of the best players in the world. They also have Osaka balling and oboe equipment for goalkeepers. Right up the street from the Virginia Beach Sportsplex at 3813 Princess Anne Road. Pain and Gain Sports. Great to have a local place where you can go in and buy field hockey equipment. That's really cool. Normally you'd have to do that stuff online, and they offer it right in the store, so it's great. All right, Katie Royal is going to step off that ball. They're going to move Emerson Kane up, probably go into a sort of a 3-back system here. They bring Claire Hitchens up to take this hit, and it gets picked off immediately by Joey Savino. Savino down the right side. A little touch there by Hitchens, or lack of touch. We're going to go with a 16 coming out. FC might have caught a little break there. Taylor Roundtree not happy. Here comes Claire. Bangs that one. That goes off a Cox foot. Lauren Sanford's foot, and good way to gain ground for FC. They'll take that one at a time. Grace Dixon to an overlapping mid. Great ball by Katie Royal, and there's that speed from Landry Meyer. Great job running that end line now, just outside the circle. Might have been a little lift coming in. So it'll be Cox ball at the 16. But FC is now going to force them to work a little hard to get it out of here. Keep the pressure on. They probably added a forward. Looks like Jolie Day's a little higher than normal. Here we go out to Emerson Miller. Nice little spin move there. She finds Savino. Savino down the right side. Claire's tracking her. Good overlapping defense right there. Well played. It will be Cox ball at the 25. A lot of dancing going on the sidelines now. Gets a little intense towards the end. We're under 8 minutes. Every call becomes a little more crucial. Here we go. Megan Spears will get this started. She loves to carry. She's got good hands. She'll try to work this ball in and win a corner. In college hockey, the clock stops on a corner. In high school hockey, it continues to run. So it's really a huge advantage when up by a goal to get a corner as the clock runs before the ball's even in play. Good job there by Spears. She won the foul. It's going to be outside at the broken line. Lise Unger will restart that. Again, heading to Davidson afterwards. Really, really pretty campus. She's going to have to get 5 meters on that circle's edge, and she does. Well done. Little lift into the circle. Kane very calmly gets it out to Grace Dixon. Grace will run the left side. Good recovering defense there by Unger. Mac Durr spot on with that catch. Great ball into the right corner for Cox. They're going to make FC work hard to get this goal back. Good idea there. Looks like they found a teammate's foot or shin guard just inside the circle here. And corner is called. And this is where Cox has some time to set their attack. However, as soon as FC is ready, they'll try to rush. The umpire will try to get Cox to speed it up just a little bit and get this in motion. But in the meantime, again, it's just a great clock's running, it's your ball, and you have a great scoring opportunity in front of you as well. So real advantageous. Ball's out to Spears. Nice shot, little deflection. FC defender, another one. Dixon fires it through. Looks like it might have caught a foot coming through. Julia Sugden. That'll be another corner. And again, so by the time this is done, we do have a stoppage and clock stop for some reason. Looks like it's stopped at 5:24. I'm not sure. I don't see what's going on the sidelines. Injured player. They had to get a new ball. Guess they're hitting it too hard. Megan Spears will insert with the new ball. See if this one will do the trick. This is about the 6th or 7th corner. They haven't been able to penetrate that cage yet off a corner. Looks like that ball deflects off of a FC stick. Well done in front of the cage. It's going to be a Cox ball still, but at least we've dodged that corner. Bring this to 25. Megan Spears will start again with exactly 5 minutes to go on the clock. Drops that ball back to Mac Durr. Mac Durr to the center back. He's played a great game today. Addie Freilich puts the ball inside. Nice job by Katie Royal. Captain for FC sends it out to Jolie Day. Jolie Day gets picked by a hard-working Megan Spears. Spears looks around to the outside. A little deceptive shave there to put it in that far corner. Apparently it touched a FC stick along the way. It's going to be Cox ball or still. Elise Unger going to put this in play. And again, this is where they go a little slower to go get the ball. They take their time coming back and run a little time off that clock. Nothing wrong with that. Unless you're losing. Then it gets annoying. Here comes Megan Spears, a little 1v1 with Grace Dixon. Looks like she beats her there pretty cleanly. Nice job trying to win the foul there, but back down. Again, she doesn't understand it, but once Katie Royal has possession and she backs into her, that's a foul on the attack. So the ball is coming out, correct call. Mac Durr fires it over the sideline. Here we go. Here's the difference. Now you're down a goal, you hustle up a little bit. Emerson Kane gets that ball in motion quickly. Looks like it deflected off a FC player, going to be Cox ball on the sideline. Landry Meyer rushes back into position. McDurr's going to take her time a bit, survey the field, and find her center back. It's Freilich again. I see Bill Murray outside. He's the man. Good overhead there, kind of misplayed. This will be, we'll see what kind of call they make here. This is a tough one. There was contact. The ball was loose. They're going to give it to FC. Jolie Day getting up a little slowly. See how she's doing, a little bit of a limp, but I don't think she's going to come out of this game with 3.5 minutes to go. She's working. There you go. Restart from Katie Royal. Grace Dixon underneath the 25. This is where we're just, they're going to try to get this into that circle, win a corner, see if we can get that tying goal. Nicely done, good touch. Finley Payne off a foot. Great job by the FC girls. Lauren Sanford got caught there a little bit in the circle. Finley found her foot. And we'll have a corner coming up for FC. Looks like Landry Meyer to insert. Jolie Day, Finley Payne, and Claire Hitchens around the top of the circle. Grace Dixon's there in case it slips through. They let that one through to Grace. She finds Jolie on the far left side. Shot, great save. Good job. Isabel Pardo coming up big for Cox. Ball is still going to be in the possession of FC at the 25. Good job by Cox to fight off that corner. Katie Royal finds Isle Kitzmiller. Kitzmiller finds the circle. Good work, good D there. Good patience by Julia. Unfortunately, Cox wins that and comes back out, unfortunately for FC. Cox now again can take their time. Under 2 minutes to go. Possession big for them. They played a really, really good game. They do seem that they're in sync in this one. And little turnover there. Grace Dixon finds Jolie Day. They're going to reset this in the right spot. Might have gone a little too soon. Jolie Day with a good lead into the corner. Grace Dixon finds her over the end line. Now we'll try to apply a little extra pressure here. FC's going to make them work hard. Again, Cox has played a very calm game to this point, and again, the overheads from Addie have been really good. This one she's going to keep on the turf. That's off of Landry Meyer's stick, so she'll take her time going to get it, put it back on, and restart it again. Looking for an open. She's got a player behind her. She finds an open Elise Unger up the sideline. Unger finds another, and now we're down and back into the FC end with Sophia Birch. Claire Hitchens going to play a little 1v1 defense. Great run by Birch. Good double team here, and we're coming out. The FC ball. Quick restart. She finds Finley Payne. Little mistrap. Megan Spears now will try to run this out. She's got under a minute to go. She's going to take it down deep. Do something to try to win a foul here. It's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of pressure. She does a great job there. Again, it's that pull from left to right. She's very, very good at it. We have a timeout on the field, possibly for an injured player. Looks like Landry Meyer, as she came in for the tackle, may have run into a stick there. Let's hope that's all it is. A lot of effort there. And we do have just 17 seconds left. So when we resume, it'll be Cox ball with 17 seconds left. 2-1 lead for Cox. Really great game. Both sides played good hockey. Again, it's always been just a super rivalry, and they will, I would imagine, see each other again for sure. And we'll see what happens in the rematch. Again, Mae Dixon out for First Colonial today. That definitely puts a little bit of a damper on their attack, as she really can make good things happen. But that take nothing away from the Cox Falcons, and it'll be a great moment, great win for the 7 seniors, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, and a freshman for Cox. If they can hold on for this final 17 seconds, I would imagine they're going to turn, send this ball back, and kind of dribble out in the corner of the field. Definitely happens. I wish we had Lee Tolliver to write about this one, because this was another great match between these two schools, and Lee wrote for the Virginia Pilot and supported hockey just for so long and so well, and cared about everybody and loved the game. And gosh, I wish he was Wish he was still writing because he'd have a good article on this one. All right, so here we go. 17 seconds left. It'll be Cox ball. Little shout out to the Norfolk Academy, who's having a fantastic year. Cat Bowles, Mary Werkheiser, and the crew there. And a bunch of really solid hockey players. It's just great hockey in this area. Cape Henry, I believe, is having a good year too. There's that ball back to Megan, and Megan will try to dribble it out. Finley Payne, good pressure. Jolie Day, good pressure. Great elimination skill there by Megan Spear. And she draws that foul, and so they'll reset. Clock is definitely running down. Looks like a few seconds left. They may not even have to get this one going. They do. Back to the corner. And it looks like time is out. Cox will celebrate, and they should. Great win, 2-1. FC played a hard game. Really had their chances. Good goalkeeping on both sides. Some really good shots. Goal scorers were for Cox, Rose Bannon, I believe. Sophia Birch got the other one. Just good all-around hockey. And again, I think they'll probably see each other in the regionals, but that's not to say somebody else can't come and get them. But from the Sportsplex in Virginia Beach, thank you, Chuck Thornton, Rob Kenny, for keeping this great facility up and moving. Thank you to everybody here that helped out on the broadcast. I'm Scotty Tyson. I appreciate you guys listening and watching. And we'll be back to do it all again soon.
College football only comes to Virginia Beach once a year. The Apprentice School Shipbuilders take on the top qualifying team from the Old Dominion Athletic Conference on Saturday, November 19th at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex Stadium. Tickets to the game are just $20. Catch the game live at the only venue in Virginia Beach with legit tailgating. Tailgate starts at 10 a.m. Join us for activities, contests, and prizes. Get your spot today for only $50. Virginia Beach Neptune Bowl presented by Doubletree by Hilton Virginia Beach. Kickoff at 2 p.m. November 19th at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex Stadium. Visit app.gopassage.com for tickets today.